drowned in the undercurrent.
The man will swear I care about the coke, but how you handle your affairs is what I care about the most. The man war when it's going off got me dissing your monthly listeners. The man I write I practice, so we are the practitioners. Eating them alive, it's like I'm needing them for sustenance. I'm out here getting big like they've been feeding me some supplements. Never follow them cause they be moving shambolic. My side will be getting money, that's socio-economics. Heard them on every verse and there'll be several discrepancies. Have them up, it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper. And if I war, we won't be needing any mediator. Feeling comfy in any spot that I'm studying. They're claiming they didn't hear, but they know that they understood him. Having them up, it's nothing, man, I'm out. And yeah, the jobs are good and swimming in the deep. We got them drowned in the undercurrent. Having them up, it's nothing, man, I'm out. And yeah, the jobs are good and swimming in the deep. We got them drowned in the undercurrent. The man will swear I care about the coke, but how you handle your affairs is what I care about the most. The man war when it's going off got me dissing your monthly listeners. The man I write I practice, so we are the practitioners. Eating them alive, it's like I'm needing them for sustenance. Never follow them cause they be moving shambolic. My side will be getting money, that's socio-economics. Hear them on every verse and there'll be several discrepancies. Have them up, it's nothing but death in your destinies. Set the template from what I've written on a piece of paper. And if I war, we won't be needing any mediator. Feeling comfy in any spot that I'm studying. They claiming they didn't hear, but they know that they understood him. Having them up, it's nothing, man, I'm out. And yeah, the jobs are good and swimming in the deep. living on it, I'm just being honest. Holy water dripping from my neck to my crest. I'm two-stepping on it like.
Mic check. Alright, I think we got a signal. Trying to see if anybody pops in before we get started. I know we're on a live stream obviously, so it's different, but you know, it's better to be riding shotgun type of thing rather than being in the tailwind of it all today. Catch it all in real time. So what we're going to do is wait a few more moments and we'll get going. We've got a... Do you know what? I'll wait to say it. But we have got a different story to break down first before we do get into the spacey stuff. Got loads of videos to watch as well. And yeah, hold tight for that. Once again, shout out to everybody even watching it on the replay, or catching it on the replay I should say. Much love to everybody. Yeah, I thought I'd start a bit early just to see if we can get, you know, people in, and then we'll get started around the time I initially posted it for, which is 20 past 2. Excuse me. Fuck it. Still catching me, eh? Whoever that is, if you stay, I will start in a minute. If you stay, we've got a serious, different story to look at first, by the numbers, before we get into the space stuff. And we've got plenty videos to watch today. Probably about 10 space videos to watch today. So, they put out an invitation for Cyber Waffle. We don't know if he's going to show up. I haven't gone back to see if he's replied to my comment on his community wall post. At the end of the day, you know where I'm at. You know a live stream, surely. As remember, people like to gloss over selective sight and selective hearing. But hey, what can I do about it? Not a goddamn thing. once again. Where art thou, globalist? Where you at? And as I said, we've got not a nice story. We're not going to get into the nitty-gritties of it, but we have got a video to show and a breakdown for a totally different story before we get into the space stuff. So hold tight. Where's my Globlins at? Where's my true earthers? True earthers assemble! Yes, my selector! Ha! And if you didn't know, it is me in the mix and blend. As I said, we're going to get started in about a minute. And you're going to have to buckle up. Full speed ahead. Let's get the show on the road. I've waited long enough for people. If they don't turn up in real time as desired, nothing I can do about it. So, what's the date today? 29th of January, 2025. And let's put that up here. Let's quickly get rid of this. Right, mic check. All right, let's pull up this first video. Oops, wrong one. This one, hold up. Now, the first video that we got here is not a nice story, but the point of showing and decoding, on this occasion, once again, for the bazillionth time, was just to show the importance of why we do what we do. Regardless if it is Real, not real, or a mix of true lies. Now, for this story, before I get into it, I personally think, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true. I'm thinking, is this story just one of those ones where they probably got a special program suite that they can go on their computer, go in there, press a button, or give it some prompts, yeah? And then the AI within the thing now, even if there's AI involved as well, which probably is, right, with the sign of the times. Yeah, so you probably got the program anyway to just randomize stuff, and then now with AI, they can just do some special prompts, and then it will just churn out a type of story, whoever's name, their age, whether they're young, old, or all kids, or all adults, or whatever the case may be. And again, the reason that they'll do that is just to keep the amplification and just to have you living in fear, right? Don't know if it's a neighbor doing it or, family, somebody up the road, again, from knife crime to this thing to that thing, whatever the case. And so yeah, I don't think this is a real story. Again, if you are slightly confused about anything I'm talking about, because I don't want to go too, how would I say? Basically, I don't want to hold your hand too much. Even though it's only this one story right now, to show today. Aside from Elon, we're going to break down Elon stuff as well. But as I say, just keep going through the videos, and then you'll understand. Excuse me. Why the weeks play out how it does, and with certain inhabitants with who will play into doing a specific thing. In the quickest nutshell, again, if you don't understand what I'm saying, just keep going through the videos, you'll hear me explain and show. And again, disclaimer, I'm not responsible for your lack of understanding. Yeah, again, I repeat, I'm not responsible for your lack of understanding. Yeah. All right, let's start this video. Now, note the update time is 8:03, yeah? We'll get to that. Note the man's age is 26 years old, Daniel Hancock's. Again, note what the story's about as well. Again, I didn't take all the screenshots because, they was going very into it and intricate about the story or whatever and revealing some, not good stuff to show. Notice that he's been ordered to carry a 40-day rehabilitation activity requirement, yeah? Rape equals 40. Rapist equals 83. What's the update time? 8:03. Again, 40-day rehabilitation, whatever. Yeah? How old is the guy now? 26. Daniel Hancock's. Raped equals 26. Tuesday equals 40, like raped equals 40. They say that he got found guilty or whatever the case, yesterday. Tuesday, 28th, and also raped equals 28. Yeah, so raped equals 28. Rapist equals 30 and 83. So again, he was in court yesterday, yeah? And again, the update time is 8:03. Rapist equals 83 and 38. And then today, with it being in the story, this is breaking news, the life lesson of 39, schoolboy equals 39. Also, look, his last name's 29. It's the 29th today. Again, we've got a life lesson today. 1 and 29, 2 and 0, 2 and 5 equals. I mean, are you seeing this? I mean, what are the odds? Again, breaking news, rape horror, schoolboy 11 years old, R-worded younger boy twice after luring him to the wooded area. And then now, so many years later, 15 years or whatever, he's 26 years old now. As we know, they like to warp up the people's minds, put out certain narratives, stories, programs, music, because they know it's going to warp certain people's mind. You just missed the decode. So let me press this video again. Breaking news, story just in, yeah? Note the update time, 8:03. Rapist equals 83. Note that Daniel Hancock's is 26. Raped, equals 26. He gets a 40-day rehabilitation activity requirement, 40 days. Again, the word rape equals 40, and he was given this yesterday on Tuesday, and Tuesday equals 40 along with rape. Yeah, 40. English ordinal. A's went up to Z's 26. Again, he gets a 40-day rehabilitation activity situation going on. Again, he's 26 years old, raped equals 26. He went in court yesterday, 28th was yesterday, raped equals 28. I mean, look how this all comes together. Yeah. His last name, Hancock's, is 29. He's in the news today. Breaking news is the 29th of January. On a day with a life lesson of 39. Yeah, so 1 at 29, 2 at 0, 2 at 5 is 39. See that? And again, he was in court yesterday with a life lesson of 38. Rapist equals 38 and 83. Yeah, and then schoolboy equals 39. This is breaking news today. Yeah, 39. Schoolboy equals bam. How you doing? So, the relevance of this work, why we show this work in its multi-layered, multifaceted, of what it is from what we're noting and discovering. I'm not some ultra expert. As I say, look, man, I'm working this out. This is new. This is unprecedented. This is groundbreaking for our generation. It's like, man, can I get a witness for this? Come on, people. But as I say, them no want wait, them want sleep. Relax and kick back with them one another. Yeah, man. It's all good, man. Relax. Don't worry about it. Now, let's get on to Elon Musk with his bollocks. Again, if you just joined, just rewind the video if you haven't done that already. Of course, you can do that in the live stream. You don't have to be up in real time watching it. Anywho, we've got some videos to watch. Hopefully our friend, what's his name, shows up. I sent him an invitation, as mentioned before. Of course, I'm talking about Cyber Waffle. If you go on his community wall post, let me know if you can see it. I did go on a different account, but just double check. Can you see it that I left a comment? It's under the last post that he did, unless he's posted again. But the post I just saw about an hour or two ago was a clothing line, picture for a clothing. So he's got Globeware. Yeah, that's what it's called, it Globeware. These type of grifters. Knowingly or not. All I'm asking is, I don't care. All I'm saying is, I don't care about shape, moving or not, all of that type of stuff. All I'm on is wherever the truth goes. Yeah? And before we get into these videos concerning Elon Musk and SpaceX, like the type of psychology that they're doing on us, like my point is, how do you gloss over this? Let me change my banner, because I've got a banner ready for Uno. Hold on. I have to make this banner for this one specifically. Bam. Yeah. How do you just gloss over the most obvious, lies by the truckload, the trainload, by the myriad, a plethora of it. It's like, how do you just gloss over the lies? Even if we are still in a spinning globe. But my point is, then you got to say, okay, even if it isn't what we thought, then it's like, okay, why are they doing this to us? So then can't you even be somewhere around that area? How do you people, literally for the most part, I'll say 90% of Globers, how do you not detect, how do you miss all of this? It's mind-boggling to me. So let's get into what we need to get into. And we don't need to play that one yet, but we'll play. I don't. Do you know what? Oh no! Let's play. Hold up, flipping out. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Girls, all colors and creeds. Right, let's play this one first. Where is Starman? Yeah. So remember, Carl went out there with the Starman allegedly. In what is it? 2018. What is it? February 6th. Space equals 26. He's pretended to go to space on the 26th of February 2018. Again, space equals 26. I'm going to get to why they brought you the news yesterday concerning Elon Musk car. They're saying, oh, some astronomer are looking up. They said, oh, they thought it was an asteroid, but actually it's the Roadster. Yo, when I saw that yesterday, I was bedded up. I said, nah. I have to instantly make a thumbnail, even if I didn't go live yesterday. I said, nah. I sent it to one of my people. They said they was rolling. What? Give me a break. So it's gone out, and then now what? It's just magically come back in our trajectory. Is that what you're telling me now? Yeah. All right. And you spotted it. Oh man, right. Let's play this thing. Play it up. Oh. Where's my Globers? Where's my True Earthers? True Earthers assemble. Come on. Where's the Globlins? Assemble with your team as well. You are welcome over here. Trust me, you're more than welcome. Okay. Right, let's play this. Where is Starman?
Central Florida was spellbound a year ago today, awed by the launch and landing of the world's largest rocket and the travels of its passenger, Starman. The simulated astronaut in the red sports car has traveled a long way. West News' Dan Billa shows us where he is now and when he's coming home.
What was your favorite part of the SpaceX Falcon Heavy launch a year ago today? Mine was the mind-blowing and beautiful choreography of that twin landing 8 minutes after liftoff.
And the Falcons have landed.
But the rest of the world seems more captivated by Starman, the creation of SpaceX's founder, chief showman, and resident wise guy, Elon Musk.
Maybe discovered by some future alien race, thinking, what the heck, what were these guys doing? Did they worship this car?
Starman is likely still traveling. Take a look at this diagram of the solar system from astronomer Ben Pearson's website. The Earth's orbit is the blue circle. Mars orbits in the red circle. And Starman's Roadster drives on and on in the green circle. He passed Mars in November, and now, according to Pearson, is about 226,438,000 miles from Earth, and about 163,538,000 miles from Mars. The song Is There Life on Mars, blaring in Starman's headset, would have played 133,695 times by now if the batteries still worked, which they don't. Starman is on a long journey that started at that launch pad, but not everyone realizes he is coming back. The Roadster's green circle meets the Earth's blue circle, and in 2091 there is a tiny chance that the Roadster and the Earth will be back in the same place at the same time. In that case, Starman's landing would be far less graceful than those two Falcon boosters. At the Kennedy Space Center, Dan Billa, WESH 2 News.
So hold on, what year did he say? 2091. But how comes the report in yesterday about the astronomer? Give me a break. This is crazy. All right, now let's get this one on.
What was going through your mind? How amazed were you to see your roadster up there with Starman just cruising along with the Blue Planet? And how long will we be getting live views, do you think, from the car?
Well, I think it looks so ridiculous and impossible. And you can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly.
I mean, come on, Globlins, man. Come on. How do you just gloss over this?
Close your eyes.
Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the dude in the red dress?
A dude?
Look again.
Hello. Hello. This now. No disturbing the clouds. Why aren't the clouds being disturbed? Come on. It just appears out of nowhere. It just appears out of nowhere. Hey, look. It just appears out of nowhere. It doesn't affect the clouds. This is SpaceX, yeah? This is the other day. This is about a month ago.
All
2
NASA
months
and other
tops.
space agencies' rocket launches never go straight up. Every rocket forms a parabolic curve, peaks out, and inevitably starts falling back to Earth. The rockets which are declared successful are those few which don't explode or start falling too soon, but make it out of the range of spectator view before crashing down into restricted waters and recovered. There is no magic altitude where rockets or anything else can simply go up, 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 and then suddenly just start free-floating in space. This is all a science fiction illusion created by wires, green screens, dark pools, some permed hair, and zero-G planes.
If the sky was a vacuum, that would be an availability of volume for the gas we breathe to fill. And fill it must. That's what gas does. It expands in all directions. So the gas we're breathing, which is at pressure, would fill the sky vacuum. Now their response is often to say, well, we have a gas pressure gradient, which is merely a delta of the original question and assertion when you've got a sky vacuum belief. How can you have gas pressure in the first instance without a container? And the answer is you can't. It stands directly in violation of several natural laws. Without the container, there can be no pressure. Therefore, if the sky was a vacuum, as asserted in the heliocentric rhetoric, then the gas we breathe would fill the space. Outer space, claimed to be a vacuum, is fake.
Again, I'm not even going to say all of them are CGI, but you know, there's a good portion where you can say, okay, what is this? You know? Again, how close is that cloud? Why isn't the cloud dispersing when that's coming through the cloud? But obviously, it didn't come through the cloud; it just appeared. Yeah, that is crazy. Fair use. Minutes of this video left, yeah?
Before we break down this little video, do you know that they can project images in the sky without needing a screen? That's right, NASCAR has done it. And well, why don't you just take a look at how it looks? And in my opinion, this is dumbed really, really down so you don't realize how they can do it and make it look as real as can be. Now let's take a little look at Mr. Rocket landing on chopsticks here. First, what is that? Why is that up there? What is this, a blimp potentially projecting an image down below? And let's take a closer look at this thing. I mean, does that look like real fire to you, or does that look like CGI? And what's with these random clouds? You're seeing glitches, guys. Glitches in the hologram. And watch how it jumps. Oh, all of a sudden it jumps. Jump. Watch it. I'm going to slow it down. Ready? Go. Oh, this multi-1,000-pound giant metal object just shifts. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, it's time to stop believing in this. It's literally cartoons. You're watching a cartoon hologram land in chopsticks. Time to grow up, people. It's time to grow up. But this is all for entertainment purposes, of course. I know that SpaceX launched a perfectly good rocket into space, and then it came down and landed perfectly in what they call chopsticks. Entertainment only.
All right, on to the next one. And as I say, I don't claim to say, everything is hologrammy or CGI or that they don't never, do something with an actual rocket that's really real. But should we play another one? Let me play another one or two, and then we'll do the decode for Elon Musk. And then, yeah, we'll keep it going.
Close your eyes.
Another great flat Earth observation from BMLSB69, which you can find here. For this test, BMLSB69 was located here. According to Google Earth, the altitude at that location is about 66 feet, and we'll add 4 feet for the observer, giving us an observation height of 70 feet. The targets for the observation were the Anacapa Arch and the Anacapa Lighthouse, which were both at a distance of about 33 miles. And yes, the 33 is just a mere coincidence. According to the globe model numbers, the distance to the globe geometric horizon would have to be closer than 10.2 miles, and the globe curvature should block 345 feet. Here are the same numbers in metric. Let's see if the globe matches reality. As you can see with your own eyes, you can see the entire lighthouse. The lighthouse has a focal height of only 277 feet. In other words, the top of the lighthouse should be nearly 68 feet below the horizon. But even worse for the globe, the Anacapa Arch here is only around 40 feet high, but you can see the entire arch. If we adjust the contrast and coloring, it looks like we can even see water behind the arch, which means a globe defender cannot even claim an inch as being blocked by the globe curvature. Another black swan. It's not as big as the last observation I shared of BMLSB69, which I labeled as the #1 flat Earth observation, where BMLSB69 was only 1.5 feet off of the water at a distance of 31.8 miles. The globe fails. Of course, globe proponents will simply call it a mirage with disappearing bulges of curvature.
And what you're seeing here is a mirage.
That reminded me of something, of a claim I once heard from Bugs Bunny when I was a child.
The car! Boy, what a break! What a spot to pick for a mirage.
I find it hilarious that globe proponents are as ridiculous as Bugs Bunny was. Have a good day.
And what you're seeing here is a
mirage.
A group of local college students suddenly find themselves world record holders.
And the rocket the USC Rocket Propulsion Laboratory said is truly out of this world.
Oops, I cut it off by accident. Right, let's quickly do this decode for Elon Musk. Give me one moment here, just getting my notes. Getting the show notes up. And just quickly as well, if you didn't know, when he was dubbed the, I don't know, was it the richest or what was it? A billionaire? Was it 78 years after the death of Tesla, if I'm not mistaken? And again, Tesla equals 78. But yeah, just know that this astronomer that's saying he thought it was an asteroid, but actually it's the Tesla car. And again, what happened to all their maths and measurements that the car is meant to come back into trajectory in 2091? But yeah, here we are in 2025. Here we are in 2025. I mean, give me a break. Just pure nonsense. Again, there is no car on with a mannequin in the car floating in space. Absolute nonsense. Did I mention cost of living? How much taxpayers' money goes to these space agencies every day while they want to give you inflation and again, cost of living and all this type of stuff, as I've broke down how many times. So again, if you're new, be sure to, well, you'll catch me if you keep listening to other entries and videos, because they get a bunch of millions a day. NASA 50 mil plus a day. Yes, Mr. Freemasons, big ups, big ups. Just going to quickly decode this Elon. We just watched some videos just now, but I thought I'd quickly just do this breakdown, then I can just keep going through the videos that I've got lined up. I'm not sure if you heard what I said, but just to quickly say it again. We watched the video of them talking about... Hold up. You know what? I'll play the video again.
Central Florida was spellbound a year ago today, awed by the launch and landing of the world's largest rocket and the travels of its passenger, Starman. The simulated astronaut in the red sports car has traveled a long way. Watch News' Dan Billa shows us where he is now and when he's coming home.
What was your favorite part of the SpaceX Falcon Heavy launch a year ago today? Mine was the mind-blowing and beautiful choreography of that twin landing 8 minutes after liftoff.
And the Falcons have landed.
But the rest of the world seems more captivated by Starman, the creation of SpaceX's founder, chief showman, and resident wise guy, Elon Musk.
Maybe discovered by some future alien race. Thinking, what the heck, what were these guys doing? Did they worship this car?
Starman is likely still traveling. Take a look at this diagram of the solar system from astronomer Ben Pearson's website. The Earth's orbit is the blue circle. Mars orbits in the red circle. And Starman's roadster drives on and on in the green circle. He passed Mars in November, and now, according to Pearson, is about 226,438,000 miles from Earth, and about 163,538,000 miles from Mars.
Is there life on Mars?
The song Is There Life on Mars, blaring in Starman's headset, would have played 133,695 times by now if the batteries still worked, which they don't. Starman is on a long journey that started at that launch pad, but not everyone realizes he is coming back. The Roadster's green circle meets the Earth's blue circle, and in 2091 there is a tiny chance that the Roadster and the Earth will be back in the same place at the same time. In that case, Starman's landing would be far less graceful than those two Falcon boosters. At the Kennedy Space Center, Dan Billa, WESH 2 News.
So again, 2091, but how comes news just in yesterday? Huh? In 2025, that's a long, how did you get such a miscalculation? That's my point. Take it away, Elon. What was that quote, mate?
What was going through your mind? How amazed were you to see your roadster up there with Starman just cruising along with the blue planet? And how long will we be getting live views, do you think, from the car?
Well, I think it looks so ridiculous and impossible. And You can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly.
So what's that? Yeah, the book's called A Technical Feat to Mars by Warner von Braun. Again, I've mentioned it, how many times. Yeah, it's probably about 70, 80 years ago. Yeah. As I say, because after World War II, innit? Him and a bunch of those effed up Nazi scientists that got brought over. And again, that's when all the MK Ultra facilities and CIA headquarters and other type of stuff, right? And again, Stanley Kubrick, the director, movie director, Disney, and then of course they faked the moon situation, going to the moon. Absolutely bonkers. Oops, shit, wrong thing. Absolutely bonkers. So imagine. Yeah, so imagine now you've got this alleged astronomer, as I've said a couple of times, that allegedly spotted an asteroid, but that turns out to be the cherry red Tesla Roadster with Starman in it. Give me a break. And I'm not on the right slide yet, but it happened. The story came out yesterday, but it happened on January 2nd, which can also be said 2nd of January. Interestingly, Tesla equals 12 and 21, so 1/2 or 2/1. Also, Tesla equals 33. They love a 33. I'm sure in one of those rockets in the videos earlier, it even said in the caption while the video was going about the 33 engines. Again, police, people, order, society, masonry, secrecy, magic. And Tesla 33. Federal government, federal 33. Yeah? Give me one moment here with these slides. Musk equals 26. Again, the launch of the Starman nonsense with the Falcon Heavy rocket, fake X, whatever. 2018, and again that was on February February the 6th, yeah? So space equals 26, Musk equals 26, and I'm sure that, yeah, no, it's not in the same server, but they're both equal 26, Musk and space. Excuse me, tripping up on my words. Fumbling around. Right, now I've got a slide of the news article, which again, as you can see on the slide there, if you go to the independent news, type it in, asteroid, Starman, Tesla, the independent news, obviously it will come up on your Google or whatever your search engine is that you like to use. Anyway, part of it here, it says, oh yeah, so this is the bit where it says, yeah, on 2nd of January, we just spoke about that, Tesla equals 21 and 12. Again, January 2nd or 2nd of January, 1/2 or 2/1, yeah? So what are the odds of that? And, watch the dub play come in. 2nd of January, or 1st of January, or January 2nd, has a life lesson, 1 add 2, 2 add 0, 2 add 5 equals 12. It's the day he sees in his flipping telescope. Oh, where is Cyber Waffle? Come on. Where are the Globlins, man? Come on, man. How do you defend this? In all its, varied forms. And it's 26 days. It's 26 days between him seeing it, allegedly, Yeah, telescope man. We'll get to the astronomer in a moment with whatever his name is. Don't think I saw too much with his name, but so anyway, 26 days. Yeah. So again, Musk equals 26, space equals 26. We've got 26 days from January 2nd to when this news comes out yesterday, January 28th. Yeah. Unbelievable. And hold up here. Is it space also equals 28. So of course I had to give you the space story yesterday on the 28th. I mean, this is just undeniable. Give me one moment here. Going through these notes. Now, to Elon's birthday, 28th, again, space 28, he's born June 28th. So to his crusty creature birthday, that's incoming for June 28th, from the astronomer guy, right? That's, saw the asteroid, but then it turns out to be Starman in the Tesla. 177 days. 177. The Jezebel order equals 177. Clearly, Elon Musk, just like all of these people in the arena, the circus arena, if you may, along with the political nonsense and theater, he's just another Jesuit puppet put in place to hold fort, while, to keep the herd at bay, the masses at bay, with nonsense, fanciful ideas, bit of politics, there's a bit of this and that, a little technology, Neuralink, you know what I mean? These times the whole thing's fucked up, sinister and mocking. Beyond belief. I don't know what that is. Hold up. I don't know what Stargate is in Gematria. They tell you the man with the moustache died in a bunker. He actually moved to Argentina with no extradition treaty and passed in the 60s. When did he go again? I know there was a 5-6 involved with that. Was his name 56? And did he allegedly die May 6? The moustache man? I'm sure there was some 56s again. The Jesuit order. Their other name is Society of Jesus. Yes, Christoph. What are you saying, man? Big ups, big ups. Yes. Hope you're doing well, you and yours. Friends and family. Yeah, I don't know what Stargate is in Gematria. Punch it in the calculator quickly, buddy. I would do it quickly, but I just wanted to stay focused. Don't want to change tab yet or do none of that stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, what were you saying? A squirrel snipe? What? Spliff Patrol, what are you saying, man? Yes, big ups, big ups. Much love to you and yours. Shout out to Miss Squirrel Sniper as well. As always. Oh, this is fantastic. Alright, we're getting a little turnout now. I might quickly go over the other, like if you're staying watching in real time, I'll quickly go over the other one again as well, the schoolboy grape situation that I already went over, but I'll quickly go over it again. Right, what's that one? Wild time in the True Earth community with all the with all the divisions since TFE. Exactly. Crazy, right? Crazy. I'm glad I wasn't like, that hook, line and sinker to just be in that type of, too much. Like I saw what I saw, and then I thought, okay, a whirl of you lot, you're going to OTT, and that's why I said that specific thing that I said, right? And what did I say? I said, just like how we're going through the CGI type of stuff today, they are banking on you, whether they've done stuff on purpose, left on chroma key, or fake this, fake gate, whatever it is. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, my point is, they will just use it for their bias, for a confirmation bias in the sense. So, anytime you look at SpaceX going up or any rocket, or you think everything's alive, you know what I mean? It's just to hook, line, and sink you on that. You know what I mean? So as I say, I think there's way too many videos going around, whether the sun's not real, 360 stuff, with the, that 360 thing that they use in the movies, if you're not talking about the big 360 TV. I mean, I think you lot went way too OTT. And I don't see many, if not one, unless you can show me, that's tucked in their tail. For the majority of, the things that they could have said. You know what I mean? Or actually, my bad. Because I'm not really in the arena watching videos like that. If it was like so many years back ago, I would have been watching loads of channels and that. But now I'm at a stage where I don't need to get into all of that type of, back and forth, true earth, Globlin earth politics in that way. That's all long. That's what they want. And that's what I keep saying to you. When it comes to people like myself, they can't do that type of circular nonsense. Yeah, that's why they're fair. Yeah, I'm like Debo in Friday. They get off the block quick. You see, dust and smoke, they move so fast. The side of the cartoons. Trust me, they brought a third, fourth, and fifth gear shift and press 2 nitro. Fast and furious. Gone. Hey. Hey, trust me. Fuck it up. One thing I will say, you don't give me some sweetest jokes, Fucking hell. Sweetest. Come on, man. How do you just gloss over so much stuff? Even if you don't want to be you're not over the fence. You're not even sitting on the fence. Or if you are sitting on the fence, but you're not over, you know what? Sod the globe. That's madness. How do you miss and pass so much? How do you just gloss over? Like, that is the main question of today's transmission. That's what I'm asking. I don't care if you're a true earther or a Globlin. Yeah, my point is, how do Globlins gloss over so much obviousness? Clear lies and deceit and deception. Next thing you're going to tell me, oh yeah, it was Osama bin Laden, a man in the cave. I mean, come on, man. Have you not worked out 2020 and the pokey pokey? Jesus. My God. Where's, what's his name? Cyber Waffle. I did give him an invite. Right, what's this one now? Oh yeah, everybody's bigging up each other. Let's skip down to here. Unnecessary multiplying of hypnosis. Exactly, Christoph. Exactly. Trust me, tribe. Hold on. Next one here. Numerology is stone cold. I'm telling you, when you know what you're looking at, we know how to read the Gematria tea leaves. It's not like we're just pulling numbers out of our backside, regardless if it's organic or not organic. You know what I mean? Yeah, so what are we saying? Again, there's a code playing out, and of course we can start to know, or at least understand why. It doesn't matter if it's after the fact or before. At least we can try and understand and say, raw, all those numbers that are around these people, and then look at the percentage of those people that will, whether you off yourself, whether you are the perp or the victim in a stabbing, or Allah Akbar, stabby, all that type of stuff, the terrorism type of stuff, whatever. Like, there's a code playing out. And as I've really pointed out, Cyber Waffle, you can find videos. I'll probably attach it to this video. Yeah. I'm surprised you ain't had him on yet for a talk. People like Starman Dan. You will see him get body bagged easy from Zachary K. Hubbard of Gematria Effect News 25, yeah? And myself. Easy. Oh, this number stuff is stupid. You're just making stuff up and you can just make anything. Like, really? Doesn't mean that you can't be doing something and like, oh yeah, I wonder if that equates to that. Oh my God, that happens too. But then it doesn't mean now it's apophenia, does it? Fucking hell. Shared your... Oh yeah, nice one, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. You shared my live on X. Yes, very important. Please share. Right, School Sniper says many have joined the Flat Earth. Oh God, have joined the Flat Earth Society without even knowing. Those the uprisers. Yeah, you got people that will then brainwash other people with this nonsense to say that Pancake Earth is rising up constantly. I mean, wow, these people exist. Okay, and still, they're still about. Right, let's continue with this, and then I'll quickly do the other one after. So again, if you just joined, we've got the astronomer that says that he found or saw an asteroid just the other day. Again, if you just joined, we just watched the video. I'm not going to play the video again. Played it a couple of times, so I don't want to keep backtracking. But just to quickly say, we just watched the video a year after SpaceX launch, yeah? With Starman. So that's in 2019. It happened in 2018 with the initial launch on February the 6th. Again, Space and Elon both equal 26. But anywho, in the video, they're showing you, the computer graphics for where the car is, and it's so far out past Mars or on the way to Mars and all this other stuff. Starman's listened to the same song on repeat for over 133,000 times if the batteries are still on in the car. Talking all this nonsense, right? And then he says, it's not due to come back round until 2091. Oh, hello. So what's that in my thumbnail then? That I came across yesterday. Fresh, breaking news. What are you talking about? What's this? Oh, an astronomer saw it the 2nd of January. Again, which can also be read out January 2nd. Tesla equals 12 and 21. 2/1 and 1/2, right? And it's a span of 26 days from January 2nd with the alleged astronomy guy looking in his telescope with his beady little eyes, yeah, looking at the twinkling stars, and he said, oh my God, is that an asteroid coming in? No. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it James Gunn's Superman? Hell no. It's Starman in the fucking Roadster. In a Tesla. All right. Fuck it up. And then how many years? So what are you saying? 2091, but we're in 2025? Give me a break. Anyway, so again, it's 26 days between the alleged sighting in his telescope with this astronomer from January 2nd to the 28th. It was in the news yesterday. And space equals 28. Sorry, it's 26 days. Space equals 26. We just spoke about 26. Musk 26. Again, it initially took off on February 6th. And again, it's 26 days from the astronomer guy looking in the telescope to yesterday, which is on the 28th of January. And space also equals 28. Again, also 26. Go figure. Also can be a span of 27 days if you include the end date. And of course, 27th prime is 103. Starman equals 103. Go figure, yeah? And remember, they like their 33. You got the 33 engines on one of their rockets. And again, Tesla equals 33 as well as the 12 and 21. Tesla equals 33. So again, police, people, order, society, masonry, order, magic, even circles equals 33. And again, quickly for the last time, as said before, something in the news, I don't know if it's Forbes rich list or whatever it is. But anyway, they said that he was like, billionaire, richest or one of them or whatever. And I'm sure that was around like 78 days after, I think, Tesla's death. Something to do with Tesla. I think it might have been when he died. I don't know if it was when he was born. I can't remember. I'm sure it was one of the two. Either or. 78-year span. Tesla equals 78. So again, it's not arbitrary. It's not random that this Jesuit puppet sell out. Zach can't even get back. He's, Zachary K. Hubbard, Gamantra Effect News 25. Again, he's on his 25th YouTube channel, hence why it's Gamantra Effect News 25. But yeah, he lost his ex-Twitter yesterday. Go on his channel. Yeah? I lost mine through some bullshit so many years ago. Tried to get it back. And as I pointed out, it was some absolute bullshit from somebody being, just chatting some nonsense, and then I'm replying. And then it's crazy how these type of Karens and Kevins can then just go and press a button, but then nothing you can say can kind of really challenge for the most part sometimes, you know what I mean? Then you're just in some bullshit void, and you lose all your shit. But anyway. Now, hold up. I don't think we need that one. And his birthday this year, I'm sure, has a life lesson of 43. Sorry for Elon. 6/28. Excuse me. June 28th, Elon Musk's birthday, yeah? Again, Space 28. I'm sure. Oh! That's what I'm supposed to highlight. I had the wrong highlight on. Yesterday had a life lesson of 38. Elon Musk equals 38. Hello, Masonic 38, Elon Musk 38. Also, it's not a key point of interest, but it's there. And it's been there many a times on other occasions, but you know, for anybody new listening to today, space equals 44 and Musk equals 44. Remember, all of this stuff is military as well, with all these agendas and mind control stuff that they're doing and deploying on the people. So again, well, it's the reflection, but Earth is 83. Elon Musk equals 29, Earth 29. We're going a story about Earth and a asteroid, but then it turns out the asteroid is the Roadster. Absolute bullshit. And from 2018, February the 6th, excuse me, is 83 months. There's an overhang with a 33 weeks and 2 days, but you know, 83 months to yesterday. So from 2018, February the 6th, with Starman taking off. Didn't actually go in there anywhere, excuse me. You know, it's all bullshit. But yeah, to yesterday, 28th of January 2025 is 83 months. Earth 83. Here we have a story about an asteroid coming close to Earth, and the asteroid turns out to be Starman in the Roadster Tesla. Oh, overhang of 3 weeks and 2 days. Remember, 83 months, yeah? And an overhang of 3 weeks and 2 days. SpaceX equals 32. There you go. Perfect. A story about Earth and SpaceX. Bam. Sure, Scottish Rite. Is Scottish Rite 32 or just Scottish? Again, Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. You know, it all factors in. Give me one moment here. Let me change this background ambience. Been playing a while. Newly discovered, right? That's what it says in the article. Newly discovered asteroid. Newly discovered 78. Tesla 78. Asteroid 46. Well, hold up. Asteroid 46. When Tesla took off, well, the fake takeoff, 2018, it had a numerology of 46. 2 and 6, 20 and 18 equals 46. Yeah, asteroid equals 46. And Musk equals 19. When it took off in 2018, it was a life lesson of 19. Also, the 19th prime is 67. Tesla Roadster equals 67. Freemasonry 67, you see? But anyway, Musk equals 19. Again, it was on a day with a life lesson of 19. 2 and 6, 2 and 0, 1 and 8, 19. Bam. Also, Elon Reeves Musk equals 58. Freemasonry equals 58. Why am I seeing that now? Hold up. Wait. Oh! Hold up. Are you taking the piss? So we just spoke about the 46 and asteroid, right? Asteroid equals 37. And lo and behold, February the 6th is The 37th day of the year. Also, the 12th prime is 37. Again, the astronomer, what date was it? Tesla equals what again? Hello? The 12th prime is 37. And of course, that is a number that certain mathematicians love. I'm sure it was mentioned in the Big Bang Theory. I'm sure he's got it on his top, right? Something about the perfect prime number or something like that. I can't remember what it is, but 12 and 21, because of course the reflections of each other. 37 and 73. 21st prime is 73. 12th prime is 37. Again, this stuff is undeniable. What we show when it's presented, how it's supposed to be presented. Again, never knew I was going to have to do anything like this so many years ago. But you know, I said, you know what? Let me pick up the baton when the relay came to me. You know what I mean? I said, you know what? Let's carry this torch because it's important, even if nobody cares. I know what I'm seeing. I'm not fanciful. I don't mind being wrong. And I don't mind beating up my cognitive dissonance in my consciousness so I can see clear or clearer. But yeah, man, I want a Globlin. Where's the Globlins, man? Come on, Globers, where you at? Be great to have you over. Come on. Show yourself. Show me what you got. Show me what you're working with. Right, anywho. I think this might be... Is this it now? Don't really need to talk about all of this. As I say, go and read the article. I'm not going to go through it and read all the bullshit and the BS, you know. It's pointless. Just getting all the main highlight points. It's just crazy. Okay, so the astronomer, his last name McDowell, full name Jonathan McDowell, yeah? Jonathan 832943, numbers we spoke about. Even 133, if he was paying attention to how many times they say Starman has listened to that song in the news from, you know, 6 years ago, whatever, 2019, the year after the alleged launch. Really, they went nowhere. They was in a, you know, recording movie studio. Again, 133,000 times, right? Again, Jonathan equals 133, government 133. McDowell 33. Spoke about 33 already. Astronomer Jonathan McDowell. Yesterday had a life lesson of 38. So if you do that with the, you know, the title, Astronomer Jonathan McDowell equals 308. Drop the 0, 38. Again, Elon Musk 38. Masonic equals 38. You see? Right, I think that might be the end of that. Oh, I'll have to remember to say that later. I don't want to sidebar about that right now. Concerning Bianca Williams, if you know, you know. Right, is that the end of it? I think that is the end. Right, I'm going to quickly play this video now. This is an important dub play. And then we're going to come back to the situation at hand, yeah? Concerning space. So let me just quickly play this. Shit. Sorry guys, you know what happened? I was talking And I didn't realize flipping muted the mic when it does it automatically when you play from a certain area. And I thought I tapped it. Anyway, just got to start that again. Right, so note the update time, 8:03. Rapist equals 83. Again, the update time, 8:03. Drop the 0. Note Daniel Hancock's, what a name. Now his age is 26, right? Remember, it started when he was, or it happened when he was 11 years old. And they say that he did it to a younger boy, right? Raped equals 26. Rape equals 40. Here they are talking about a 40-day rehabilitation activity requirement. Hello? Rape equals 40. Rapist 83. Also with single reduction, you'll see on the next slide, rapist equals 38. That's going to factor in a moment. No, actually, don't worry about that, the 38. But anyway, the guy's age is 26, excuse me. So again, the guy's age, Daniel Hancock's 26, raped 26, yeah? The update time of the news, 8:03. Now watch this dub plate now. It happened yesterday when he got found guilty or whatever. And then, he's got to go on a rehabilitation. Tuesday equals 40, like the word raped. And yesterday had a life lesson of 38. Oh yeah, it does come back. Raping 38, you see? Yesterday's life lesson was 38 on the left-hand side. Yeah? And then today it's in the news. This is breaking news today, just before I come on to do this transmission, yeah? And today's life lesson is 39. Hello? Schoolboy equals 39. So again, it begs the question, how many of these stories are real? Yeah? How many of these stories are real? Again, have they got a special button on their computer and it can just, when they press it, they've got a special software application, and then now in present day, they've probably got AI featured in it as well. They can put prompts in, and then it will just churn out whatever name, the age in correspondence with the prompt for the situation. You see what I'm saying? They have to be. Like, there's no way that all of these stories are always real. There's just no way. And again, we know the monkey see, monkey do, in the sense of, and just having it in the environment, whether it's in movies, news, music, whatever. And even if you didn't see the news article, but it's in the air, the frequency, it's in the air. And before you know it, you get somebody that actually does or has done that. A 9-year-old raped his 5-year-old brother. Like, what? I mean, like what in the world is going on? How are all these stories just flaring up like this? So again, it doesn't matter if we're forecasting or not. This is multifaceted, multi-layered with what we're showing and presenting, and why it's important to at least try and understand. And again, going back to if it's death or whatever situation, you might find more confident and realizing, look at all the numbers around that person. They was maybe more, more probable to do it. But obviously, it would be less probability. Say if my name equals 27 or 38. Does that mean I'm going to go around and murder or stab somebody? Knife 27, murder 38, stabbing, knifing 38? No. But obviously, if they're amplifying, the code and what's streaming, and they've set up their own camp with the infrastructure, and you don't know how they do their thing by the numbers to play God over you, well, then of course it's going to cause an amplification for people to start spazzing out. Yeah, you're eating shit food, you got shit weather, shit life, but you regardless if you got money or not. Yeah, man. So obviously somebody's more likely to, spaz out and do a thing. And again, if you minus all of this stuff, if this wasn't here, obviously the code's still going to be doing its thing, but without their influence, how much of anything, knife crime, how crazy it is, boom, 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 boom. There's enough to sustain for everybody, regardless if there's going to be classes still or whatever. You know what I mean? Rich, middle class, poor, whatever. My point is, by design, and then as I say, they're just funneling you down a certain avenue setting you up for, the Trump stuff, the Stargate. They want to check out Bro Sanchez. He done a good take on it, or at least some of his points. What he was saying, I was with. Or for the most part, of course, Zach's putting out. But they want to track your breathing, your farting. They want to, the tracking is ridiculous. What they're looking to do, yeah. I mean, so again, all that digital stuff, where it's going. Everything's got pros and cons. And there's a lot of mocking and cons going on here, yeah, that overwhelms any pros. What you need to do is be proactive and upgrade your brain. Yeah? To every woman, man, and child. Instantaneously. That's what should be going on. Right, let me quickly check these comments. Exactly. 100%. Shout out to Mr. Freemason. Right, we can get back to watching videos now. I don't think I saw much. Oh, no, sorry. I didn't see much with Daniel Hancock, excuse me, with that last situation reveal that we just went through. Just checking my show notes here. As for any last low-hanging fruits. Nah. Excuse me, H course. Right. So, let's check out another video. Let's mix it up. I don't think we did this one, so bam.
This world is not what you think it is. This world is not what you think it is.
I had asked you to debate one of them flat Earth guys.
No, I don't. I can't. No.
I know. We talked about it, and we were going to have him on Skype.
No, that is something that...
And I have to pause it just quickly. And just remember, as I said in a brief transmission, so many transmissions ago, in the last week, if you Google, there's a guy, a black guy, that thinks he's a cyborg. He was on Dr. Phil. And I couldn't believe it. And I thought it was recent, but it's, maybe about 4 years ago. But if you go on his actual channel, like Real Cyborg, yeah, that's his channel, one word. And I shit you not, he's talking to Neil deGrasse Tyson. Here is a dude that has claims, he makes rap videos and all sorts, right? He claims he's from the future and he's a cyborg. But you mean to tell me Neil deGrasse Tyson can't partition and make some time for any true earther and have a mature discussion? What does that let you know? Just like Cyber Waffle, like what? Because they know. Come on, they know. They know. And this is the problem. Yeah. But it is what it is. So, everything is everything. You see me? All right. Projectionists, roll the thing.
This world is not what you think it is. This world is not what you think it is.
I had asked you to debate one of them flat Earth guys.
No, I don't. I can't. No.
I know. We talked about it, and we were going to have him on Skype.
No, that is something that should not be debated. Does not belong in front of an audience getting debated.
Only 64% are convinced that the world is a ball. The world is a circle, that the world is a spheroid. Only 64% are convinced that the world is a ball.
Please don't cry like that. Please don't, Brennan.
In Science Short number 1, we explore how fisheye lenses will cause straight lines to curve when they are near the edges, and how it may allow a straight line to remain straight if it is going through the center. This is an experiment anyone can do for as little as $1 in a cell phone. In this video, we will show some high-altitude balloon videos that use fisheye lenses compared with a few that do not, followed by a clip of the Red Bull jump that shows a good example of movement of the camera to confirm a fisheye lens was being used.
The horizon always appears perfectly flat, 360 degrees around the observer, regardless of altitude. All amateur balloon rocket, plane, and drone footage show a completely flat horizon over 20+ miles high. Only NASA and other government space agencies show curvature in their fake CGI photos and videos. The horizon always rises to the eye level of the observer as altitude is gained, so you never have to look down to see it. If Earth were in fact a globe, no matter how large, as you ascended, the horizon would stay fixed, and the observer or camera would have to tilt, looking down further and further to see it.
Exactly. Make it make sense, Globlins, please. Thank you. Cheers.
Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. What the heck is that?
A group of local college students suddenly find themselves world record holders.
And the rocket the USC Rocket Propulsion Laboratory said is truly out of this world. They say that the rocket, Aftershock 2, has officially become the highest and fastest amateur rocket of all time. They shared the feed on Instagram. The launch was conducted last month after analyzing data from the onboard avionics unit. It was confirmed this weekend that the rocket reached a maximum altitude over 470,000 feet. It also reached a maximum speed of over 5,200 feet per second, or Mach 5.5.
On October 20th, 2024, a group of engineering students from the USC Viterbi School of Engineering, with some major corporate sponsors including Boeing and SpaceX, these students broke the amateur international rocket altitude record with their rocket named Aftershock 2, going higher than any non-governmental and non-commercial group has ever flown before, at an alleged altitude of 470,000 feet. Kudos to them, it's an amazing achievement. But as you would expect, all of the press release articles regarding the USC event show you fisheye lens stills like this one, that for some strange reason are always used to fake a supposed Earth curvature. Yeah, that's not deceptive at all. Although the video was filmed with a fisheye lens, which globe proponents will always falsely claim is the curvature of the Earth, but if we pause video here, the straight rope tells us that the middle of the opening closely indicates our reality. And what does the horizon look like at 470,000 feet? That's right.
That stuff is flat.
Fisheye lenses will cause straight lines to curve when they are near the edges, and how it may allow a straight line to remain straight if it is going through the center. This is an experiment anyone can do for as little as $1 in a cell phone.
And that dude who jumped out of a perfectly good balloon, what's his name? Felix Baumgartner. He would have been about 2 millimeters above the surface of this globe. That's his edge of space jump. Now, you know, I don't. It's fine. He wants to. I don't have a problem if he does it, but the honesty of it would greatly diminish what I think people thought he was actually doing. And not only that, they made sure to photograph him standing there with a really wide-angle lens, which curves horizontal lines. So in the photo, you see this curvature of Earth's surface, and he's like, "Wow, he's in space. Look at that." No, he's not. At that height, you don't see the curvature of the Earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball. You just don't. That stuff is flat.
Bezos.
Yeah, Bezos and Branson, I'm an astrophysicist. So we ask, how high up did they go? Ask me that.
How high up did they go?
Okay, remember your schoolroom globe in the back?
I do, yeah.
Okay,
At how high above a schoolroom globe? The thickness of 2 dimes is how high up they went.
So about 100 kilometers, something like that.
At most.
Okay, don't have to yell. I'm on your side, man.
Okay.
We're in this together. I'm just asking you questions and you're giving answers. No one's attacking. No one's attacking you.
I've inserted a yellow line to help you with your own determination of whether it's flat at 470,000 feet. Sure, you can try to cross your eyes and squint really hard to find that non-existent curvature, but I don't care. I'm not here to help the willfully blind see. I do find it telling that these organizations always use these modified fisheye lens cameras for these very expensive rocket launches that make a precise determination more difficult. Furthermore, USC obviously had a camera facing their horizon, as shown right here. But that's all they have shared with us, even though it's been 3 weeks since their original video. Why? You'd think USC would want to showcase their work as much as possible to get more funding, but I think we know the answer. Regardless, as shown here, it's obviously flat at an alleged height of 470,000 feet. At the very least, an honest globe supporter would have to admit that this view does not match the dimensions of the globe.
But nobody has seen the curvature of the Earth from that height. I just want to make that clear. Okay?
I had asked you to debate one of them flat Earth guys.
No, I can't. No.
So, major red flags because it contradicts all those on the ground level that will claim boats went over the curve in the ocean. If you can't see it so high up, how are you seeing it? Yo, and this is how crazy people's brain is, mate. You know what I mean? Absolutely crazy, man. And something else I was going to say as well. Oh, I've forgotten now. All right, on to the next vid.
Hey everybody, just a quick follow-up video. Just wanted to quickly say, I know I said Moon 105 a few times yesterday. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please refer to the last couple of uploads concerning the Dare Moon project and the Challenger explosion. Anyway, I did say Moon 105 a few times, of course, in conjunction with the establishment date of Dare Moon, of course, 17th of September. I'll say it that way because, you know, with the prime relationship thing that we was looking into, again, the 41st prime is 179 and how that factors in with Elon Musk and a few other things that I was pointing out in those videos. Again, I'm not going to be pointing that out here. It's just a quick amend because I know I said Moon 105 a few times, but of course Moon does equal, again, 51 and 15, and of course we're dealing with numerology, so of course we can remove the 0, so, you know, 105 days left of the year, come 17th of September, and you know, 105 drop the 0, we're dealing with numerology, so 15 anyway. Just wanted to quickly amend and cover myself with that one, so forgive me. I know there was a couple of 105s going on yesterday. But anyway, just wanted to quickly show you guys this, so let's get it on. All right. So just come my way. That I totally forgot about. Excuse me. And again, if you're new here, do you know what? Just watch the other videos. This is not for if you're not new. If you're up to speed, fantastic. I'm not going to be explaining everything here. So anyway, on February 1st, 2003, the space shuttle Columbia, re-entering Earth's atmosphere, exploded, killing all 7 astronauts, right? Again, Q28, it was his 28th mission. Anyway, now looking at this date together with the Challenger disaster. So again, we've got the Columbia tragedy, the Challenger disaster. So we're just going to look at those 2 dates now. Space 17, right? Q 17, Mason or Masonry 17. It's 17 years between events. Of course, you've got the 5-day overhang. Note the 32 as well. I'm sure bomb equals 32, as well as 14. So yeah, bomb 14, again dead and end equal 14. Hold up, give me 1 second here. Did I not take the screenshot? Sorry guys, hold up. Give me 1 second here. So anyway, remember the 14, look, the 32. Bomb equals 32. Unbelievable. Bomb equals 14. You got the 104 and 140. Drop the 0. Note the 175. 17 years and 5 days between disasters. I mean, come on. 32, yeah? Unbelievable. Again, refer back to yesterday's video for anything extra if you haven't seen it yet. Give me 1 moment here. And also remember, the establishment date for their moon project is on the day which is the 260th day of the year. Again, 17th of September. Exploded equals 32. That's even in their own words. Exploded. Yeah. I mean, come on. 32 on the 32nd day of the month. Come on, man. And then 4 represents foundation as well as death. And of course, February 1st, right? 21, 2/1. Kaboom. Unbelievable. And of course, death 228. And again, this is with the establishment date, with the moon trip buffoonery, their moon project in 2008. And again, death 218 and 228. You've even got the 32 weeks and 4 days. I mean, come on. You've even got the numerology of 41 and a life lesson of 14 in the year of the establishment date. That's got the kill date that I spoke about in previous videos if you're not up to speed. I mean, come on, man. Again, where's the community to even, like, you know, no views on the video, no comments? I mean, I mean, even though I'm mentioning it, I have no expectancy, so, you know, like, don't worry about it. But it's just, wow. It's incredible. And of course, you know they love their 33s, right? Of course, kaboom equals 33. 33rd prime and all. Anyway, what else have we got? Oh, and then into next year, you got the sacrifice 46 as well. The numerology. Of course, kill 64. This is now with the date once they started to show the selectees who's been selected for the supposed trip around the moon. Again, kill 64, the 64th prime. And remember, kill and execution both equal 44. Kill equals 64. Again, space 44. Again, check out the last videos that I put out if you're not up to speed. Of course, 56 is in there, right? Sacrifice 55 as well if you uninclude the end date. And that's it. Wholeness, fat, mother, love, and power. Spread another like. Hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude, but take no shit.
Turn off the TV, it's way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
Alright, that was an old video from yours truly. Let's quickly jump into this one. Not going to waste any time. Right, so now we're going to look at Sonita Williams. Yeah, Sonny Williams, Sonita Williams. I didn't bother to find one of the other videos when her hair is proper stiff. So her hair is much more floaty in this one, but it's still suspicious. As I say, usually she uses like a box of hairspray. And as I say, if it's weightlessness, that shit should be, you know, in all directions. Yeah. But anywho, where is it gone now? Oh, there you go. And you, oops, shit, hold up. And you know, before we play that, just a quick reminder, yeah? Bam.
Mic check. I wanna know why I ain't looking. I wanna know why I don't look like that. I wanna know. I wanna know why I ain't looking like that. I wanna know.
So again, just a quick reminder, I don't care about the alleged axis spin of 1,000 miles an hour. I'm on about orbiting the sun going 66.6 thousand miles an hour while chasing the sun. Oh, wait, orbiting the sun, 66.6 thousand miles an hour, elliptical orbits, which speeds up and slows down. And obviously centrifugal force. Again, why are we not looking like the young lad there? Why are my eyes bulging out my head? How comes clouds are just chilling? Obviously, you've got the atmosphere and wind and stuff, but I mean, really? And as I say, all that gravity stuff. As I say, wind, Coriolis, for Coriolis type of stuff, nonsense. Yeah. How is gravity so selective? Why is it not pulling the cloud down further? How comes clouds only will ever go to? My point is, again, what I always bring up, the order of the reality, right? If you've got oil and water, different, you know, minerals and sand or whatever, you shake up that bottle or that tube, you come back, where is it? Everything goes back to its place. Everything knows how to go back to its order, its level, its vibrational frequency level, whatever it's supposed to be. So my point is, all those molecules that make up water, right? So you say it's holding down the water, but yeah, how much millions of tons is in a cloud concerning before it rains? Why is gravity so selective then? That is bonkers, mate. Are you taking the piss? Yo, that is wild. And as I say, regardless of what I just said, all right, forget that a minute. With all this alleged motion, how are the clouds just chilling? How are my eyes not bulging? How are my eyes aren't black? Come on. Am I the one waffling? Am I like what's happening here? And remember, corkscrewing through space, chasing the sun, going 550,000 miles an hour. So again, you've got about 4 or 5 different motions going on. Yeah. That last one, chasing the sun, going 550,000 miles an hour, that was added in the early 2000s. You mean to tell me with all that looking up into space, you lot didn't know we was corkscrewing, hurtling? Really? Again, how is it we can get a perfect time lapse of the stars, you know, going around, say, the North Star Polaris? If we're doing all those motions, doesn't make sense. So let's keep it moving. So again, when you see these people on the spacewalk now, bam. How is that possible? You're going to tell me that's relative? Oh, it's a maths equation. Oh, no. And remember, and if you didn't know, they're going around the Earth, they say 17,500 miles an hour. Yeah? That's also the same speed they say it takes the rocket to break the gravity pull of the Earth when they send up the rockets. Which always arc very quickly. Isn't that funny? It always arc back over. And then when they then they give you that crusty rubbish computer graphic, if you know what I'm talking about, right? And then they cut back to the rocket, but they always show you from the boosters looking back at the Earth. Hey, motherfucker, why are you showing me where I'm going? Why are you showing me where I know this habitat? I want to go to the unknown. Yeah? I lie them, I tell with them one another. Yeah, yeah. And then now they've got them all fancy up like they're on some flipping, coming off the flipping French catwalk or something, like what they call Fashion Week with the style, you know how they look now, right? Have you seen the stuff that the astronauts wear? And then you see them go inside and they've got the, like the touch screen stuff right near to their face, but you still never see where you're going. Like, what? Why? Hey, let me show you this, yeah? Because I'm telling you, the joke is sweet. It is too sweet, man. Come on, man. How do you just gloss over so much craziness? This is the point of today's transmission. How do you gloss over that? Please let me know. Can we hear from a globalist, please? Can we get Cyber Waffle? Can somebody contact him? Just to make sure, yeah? Can you see that I left a comment over there? Community wall post. The one that's got globe wear, like a hoodie top thing going on, yeah? These grifters got to make some, the Globlin grift. Yeah, he's on his Globlin grift. Go on. Hey, and do your thing. But just remember, if you want to go to you know what, just check out the other videos with you in the thumbnail. Because there ain't one of those videos right now. I ain't even going to tempt myself. Anywho, projectionist, run the thing. Inside a swimming pool, a dark green screen swimming pool. Remember all the crazy speeds now. Remember all the speeds now. Yeah, all the motions going on. I wanna know why I ain't the king. Yeah, it's all nonsense. All nonsense. Yeah, we're outside the vehicle, not inside the vehicle. And it speeds up and slows down because it says that's what elliptical orbits do. This is in your model. In the Globlins model. Crazy. Just remember all the taxpayers' money every day while they're setting up, the next lockdown, the next pandemic, doing simulations before the fact, years in advance, most of which you can see online or on YouTube. Power cuts is going to be by them, cyber hacks is by them, wars, tyranny, warping the minds of the masses in every conceivable direction. Schooling, this thing, that thing, programs, kid shows, adult shows, music. Wow. And remember, NASA, India, Russia, China, Europe Space Agency, yeah, Look at all the frauds, and they're all sucking taxpayers' money to give you nonsense, fanciful buffoonery. Oh, we're going to Mars. Oh, we're going to do a moon colony. Oh, we're going to do the Dare Moon project. That got cancelled, by the way. If you didn't realize, yeah, that got cancelled. Yeah, and you can see me tracking it by the numbers and all the people that was involved. You can find it all on my channel, or one of my channels. I'm sure it's this one. Anywho, projectionists.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And have you lost any weight while training for the Falmouth Road Race? Does being up in space affect how your overall health has been or changed while being in space?
Oh, there's a lot of changes that go on up here, but I'm, it's funny. I think there's some rumors around outside there that I'm losing weight and stuff. No, I'm actually right at the same amount. We go weigh ourselves. We have a spring mass dampener that weighs ourselves, and I'm the same weight that I was when I got up here. I think things shift around quite a bit. You've probably heard of a fluid shift where folks in space, their heads look a little bit bigger because the fluid evens out along the body. But now, Butch and I have been up here for a number of months. We've been on the workout gear. We've got a bike, we got a treadmill, and we got weightlifting equipment. And I could definitely tell that weightlifting, which is not something I do all the time, has definitely changed me. My thighs are a little bit bigger. My butt is a little bit bigger. We do a lot of squats. And just to go back to, the treadmill, why? It's because we're working on our bone density in our hips and in our feet. So I think my body has changed.
Yeah, to be fair, that wasn't the best one to catch with her. And but there's plenty out there. It's only because I didn't want to jump in the rabbit hole looking for this and that type of thing today. But the ones that I would like to have just showing that stiff hair. So many occasions that woman, her hair is stiff. Yeah, when I mean stiff, oh my god. And the other one I tried to look for, or just find somebody else showing it. I was on Flat Earth Dave interviews channel, but I couldn't find it. I was scanning through a couple of videos. I was going to quickly screen record it. I know he shows it sometimes. But when the astronaut is floating around the corner and literally half of his backside goes invisible as he's going around the corner, showing you obviously the green screen stuff going on, yeah? I said, why is he disappearing? The whole half is his back as he's going around the corner. Like, what? I mean, the lies, man. How did these Globlins just gloss over, yeah? All right, bam.
Hey everybody, gotta make a quick video entry for this. Buckle up, it's gonna be short and sweet, to the point. We're just gonna watch literally a minute's worth of this on the left here, and then we're gonna go through the slides. Yeah, yeah. Let's keep it moving.
About participating in the mission. The plan was never approved by Mission Control, but in 2015, NASA did confirm that the conversation with Spinney and the producers of Sesame Street took place.
It's coming up. It's coming up. All right, here we go. See that?
The pilot for the mission, which was called STS-51L by NASA, was Mike Smith. It was to be the first and last spaceflight of his career. Smith also holds the distinction of...
And obviously fair use, documenting research, actual journalism. Yeah.
Speaking the last words recorded by any member of the Challenger crew. Just before the explosion, the shuttle's voice recorder captured Smith saying, "Uh-oh," indicating that at least one crew member knew something was going wrong.
Should be coming up now.
Mike Smith wasn't the only person who knew something wasn't right prior to the explosion. In fact, on the evening before the launch, a group of engineers from a NASA contractor called Morton Thiokol tried to convince their superiors to delay the mission.
Hold up, December 10th. I'll go over that after I've made this video. But December 10th, hold up. December 10th. Yeah, 12/10, drop the 0. Yeah, blood sacrifice 121. Anywho.
Meeting was held when the engineers pointed out the launch was scheduled to take place in colder weather than any previous shuttle launch. This was important because the rubber O-rings which sealed various parts of the shuttle had frequently failed to perform under chilly conditions. Sadly, the engineers were overruled by their managers. One of those engineers, Bob Eberling, returned from the meeting and told his wife, "It's going to blow up."
All right.
Decades later, Eberling would recall that NASA had their minds set on going up and proving to the world they were right, and they knew what they were doing. But they didn't.
Right, that's enough for that. Right, let's get into this. All right, so you just heard it there, right? So of course I had to quickly investigate, and of course knowing this knowledge, it took me literally 2 seconds. Yeah, no exaggeration. So boom, an engineer predicted it's going to blow up, right? As you just heard, right? The night before, the evening before launch. His name's Bob Ebeling or Ebeling. Yeah. Now let's look up Bob Ebeling. Now they say he died at age 89, right? Which was on a Monday. And note that this article, as you'll see from Washington Post, this article from Washington Post came out on the 22nd of March. Of course, Skull and Bones and all that jazz. What am I looking for here? Hold up. Of course, Jesuit 54, Jesuit Order 54. Of course, killing a Masonic 74. This is from the launch date. He died in 2016. This is from the launch date to the day that he dies, because they said that he died. Has we got it up here? Oh yeah, finally free. Hold up. An engineer dies in space. Did he die in space as well? You know who he looks like? He looks like the guy. Have you ever seen Contact? The movie Contact with Jodie Foster? He kind of reminds me of the guy in space, right? Anyway. Killing 74, Masonic 74. It's Kaboom 33, if I remember correctly. Of course, he dies with a life lesson of 33. Of course, death equals 213, 21st of March. Again, Space 17. Drop the 0. NASA 17. Again, it's 10 months, 7 days. If you do it from when he died to the next annual of the crash into the next year. Hold up. And of course, 44 weeks space, 44 execution, 44. Kill 44. Again, kill equals 17. Mason or masonry 17 as well. Again, kill 17. Kill 44. Execution 44. You see the elephant in the room? When did he die? Hello? Alright guys, just a quick one. Homeless, flat mother loving power, spread love and light, hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer, and of course give gracious gratitude, but take no shit. Again, Bob equals 17, space 17, yeah, kill 17. If you write out 44, remember space 44, kill 44, execution 44. If you write out 44, you get 144. And note Rocket as well. With the was it his last name? Hold up, where was it? I saw it before. 72 with his last name. Again, Jesuit Order 72. Again, Sacrifice 55 as well with his name. And 62. Bob 62 anyway. Alright guys, catch you on the next one. Wholeness. Please share the videos, that's the most important thing. Mic check. And I also forgot to say, remember, with all of the hurtling through the cosmos, allegedly, remember, you got space debris, satellites. Come on, man. And that's tens of thousands, yeah? And remember, if you Google that right now, or whatever search engine you use, type it in, how much space debris or how many satellites. Again, you're only going to see cartoons, but just note how much dots or whatever they show you and the number that it will say when you're reading, yeah? Ridiculous, tens of thousands, 10,000 or whatever, crazy. Anywho, I think we've got Level Earth Observer next. Again, there's many better ones, but this is just a quick one to show. Don't know if I've shown this one before, but a little mishap here with the green screen, right? Shout out to Level Earth Observer. If you go and subscribe, let them know how you got there.
Today I've got 3 short clips that highlight the absurdity that is the International Space Station. And what better place to start than with my old mate Victor Glover. Victor has a smile to melt 1,000 hearts, but unfortunately Victor is part of a pantomime that deceives millions of minds. Today Victor is joined by Dr. Kate Rubins, and it would seem Dr. Kate is going to star in today's video as she gets the microphone cable she's using all wrapped up in her invisible harness. Very strange. We'll watch the video, the short clip, normal speed, then we'll come back and watch it in slow motion in all its pantomime glory. See if you can spot it, the very obvious problem here.
I guess I'm not going to get a flip out of you guys, but I appreciate your time. Dr. Kate Rubins, Commander Victor Glover,
No,
thank
the
you
Mickey
so
Mouse,
much
the Mickey
for your
Mouse,
time.
the circles.
Be safe and
So the big circle, the two
you
circles
guys.
in
Now,
the background?
Oh, there they go.
Mickey
There
Mouse, you see?
There they go. I love it. Well, the space station will be passing over our heads this evening.
Oh,
Did
hello.
you see it? I'll be disappointed if you didn't spot it. Let's come back. Let's go all
Clear as
slow
day.
motion here.
You know?
Turn the volume down. And let's watch this in all its pantomime glory here as this cable to the microphone gets hitched on nothing. Here it comes. Get ready. She's desperately trying to unhitch it, but look. Caught on absolutely zero here. Look at the look in the eyes. It's like, even Victor's $1 million smile here is starting to dissipate. But look, what a charade. Quick, Victor, get it off. Unhitch me. And we'll come back again. She knows she's in trouble at this point, desperately trying to get it unhitched, swapping hands at the back here. You wouldn't need to do that if you weren't on wires. But no, it's too late, love. Look at it.
That's
Look at the state of it.
Something's
Hanging
definitely
off
off.
right to the right of her ear there. And let's see Victor's $1 million smile dissipate here as the realization of these two have made a serious boo-boo. Straighten up. She knows. She's like, that wasn't too great. And look, Victor's smile here. The $1 million smile disappear right before your eyes. Yeah, you blew it, guys. I've got to ask, what was the doctor's vector, Victor? Her heading was all over the shot there as she wrapped around that harness. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, we're going a little bit old school here with some old school shuttle footage, which, bearing in mind the shuttle supposedly built the International Space Station, and look at this old space shuttle footage in a second. Look at how bad this is. Rather than age like a great old wine, this stuff has aged terribly. Why? Because it's obviously fake. The globe is scientifically impossible anyway, but let's put that aside and just look at the state of the footage that is provided here.
Inside of the airlock, we're checking out our suits, getting ready for the first EVA. Now we've jumped ahead several hours, obviously, because Takao and I are perched on foot restraints inside of the payload bay. Kevin and Steve have piloted the orbiter up to within arm's reach of the satellite. And what we're doing is just observing it.
Now, it's the next shot is some of the most ridiculous space shuttle footage I've come across. Get ready for it.
Now we're watching for its motion, for its speed, for its direction, for the modes, getting ready to make the capture. Now I have to remind everybody here that because everything looks so slowly, it doesn't mean that it is.
I've got to remind you, me old mate, that footage is shocking. Fair play for keeping it together there while supposedly narrating that as supposedly truth, real footage, but quite obviously that's some of the worst footage when viewed in modern times of the space shuttle that is knocking about. Look at it.
Observing it now. We're watching for its motion, for its speed, for its direction, for the modes.
It's like a car battery satellite with a model and a projection of the pantomime globe Earth. That, folks, is terrible.
Getting ready to make the capture. Now I have to remind everybody here that because everything looks so slowly, it doesn't mean that...
Now, bearing in mind the space shuttle supposedly built the International Space Station. And with that in mind, what better way to end than with the infamous NASA official footage of essentially an Airfix model space shuttle docked to an international space station that looks like it's been made out of empty bog rolls wrapped in tin foil, an Airfix model space shuttle, party straws and mosaic tiles. So let's have a look. Horst supposedly doing ridiculous speeds for a vacuum, but all this is quite clearly, obviously, a model in a dark room with a globe earth projected. The globe earth's scientifically impossible anyway. We'll put that fact aside for a minute and entertain this silliness. And then we look at it. I mean, look at the state of this footage. Obvious model. We've got an Airfix model docked to a bog roll. Nice one, NASA. And that is the International Space Station. We've got $1 million smile disappearing because of a harness failure with Victor there and his doctor friend. We've got terrible space shuttle footage showing how awful this space pantomime has aged. Rather than age like a beautiful old wine, it's aged terribly because it's obviously fake. And then we finished off with the infamous Airfix model space shuttle docked
moldy milk
to essentially bog rolls wrapped in tin foil under the guise of somehow a real space station has a space shuttle docked to it while going round a cannonball Earth, which is scientifically impossible anyway. You look at this footage and it is laughable. Remember, people like myself stand by the things that are simply true, and those things alone tell me that thing on the right on our screen is impossible anyway. Yet alone the evidence they cite, harness failures, Airfix models docked to bog roll wrapped in tin foil, and terrible bits of space shuttle footage. Oh dear. It is what it is. My bias originally, I had to fight it, was I wanted the Earth to be a ball. It's not. Clearly, scientifically impossible. Then you look at the evidence that is quite often cited, the International Space Station, and that is a pantomime. No one doubts something goes across the sky, but what we are shown is clearly not what is going across the sky. Otherwise we wouldn't have harness failures, terrible footage, Airfix models docked to bog rolls. It is what it is. The Earth is not a ball, and NASA are nothing more than a pantomime company.
Exactly. And just quickly to say, I haven't got this video on this account, and it just come to my mind, but it's one I usually show. It's just a quick clip, and it's an old picture. They've sorted it now since we've realized NASA official image, but you can still see the one that was floating around in videos and whatever. But basically, it's them on the moon, and you can see the Earth in the background. But when you increase, the contrast and all that type of stuff, right? You can see a square box around the Earth. What does that tell you? Give me a break. Unbelievable. Lies, lies, lies. Anywho, projectionists.
This morning, 2 NASA astronauts on a months-long extended stay in space are preparing to stay even longer. Astronauts Sunny Williams and Butch Wilmore traveled to the space station back in June on board Boeing's Starliner spacecraft. They were scheduled to return home the following week, but the Starliner developed problems and could not take them home. Williams and Wilmore have spent the extra time conducting research. They appeared in good spirits in September when NASA returned their capsule back to Earth.
The sound is one-sided a bit.
It's a very risky business, and things do not always turn out the way you
over
want.
the other
Just
side.
last month, NASA sent up fresh supplies, including food and water. A new SpaceX rocket was sent to launch this coming February to finally bring them home. But now, NASA is pushing back that mission until at least late March, citing the need for more preparation time. This means Wilmore and Williams will spend at least 9 months at the space station on a journey that was only supposed to last 8 days.
90% of our training is preparing for the unexpected. And sometimes the actual unexpected goes beyond what you even think that could happen. And that's just the way it goes sometimes.
As for their families, they get to FaceTime together most days. Wilmore's wife says her husband knows the Lord's in control and says he's content where he is. And William's husband has said his wife is in her happy place.
Missing holidays, big events like anniversaries, it's all part of the job, right? Family
You know
members
what I'm saying? You're chatting shit. That's what the fuck I'm saying. You need to upside your head. You need to upside your head. You need to upside your head. You need to upside your head.
Amazing pictures from space. Elon Musk pulls off an engineering feat. He sent his own kind of rocket man on board a Tesla Roadster into orbit. Elon Musk has outdone himself this time.
But this is much more than a publicity stunt involving just a car in space. Let's start with the science. This afternoon, SpaceX launched the world's most powerful rocket, and it's a major milestone for the company. And this is a live look at what's happening right now in space. That's Elon Musk's own Tesla convertible in orbit. The driver is a mannequin he's calling Starman. But CBS reporter Manuel Borroquez shows us what came down is also making news.
27 rocket engines fired at once, sending the Falcon Heavy into space and the SpaceX crew into applause.
Well, if you could hear all that cheering, it was an outstanding test flight of the Falcon Heavy.
The mega rocket combines the power of 3 SpaceX rockets into one, generating over 5 million pounds of thrust, enough to launch a 737.
It's a very big step forward, and we hadn't seen a rocket this powerful since the space shuttle retired back in 2011.
SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk spoke with CBS space analyst Bill Harwood Monday at the launch pad.
Why does the country need this rocket? I think this rocket's great for a lot of reasons. It's something that I think inspires the public, and you could actually send people back to the moon with the Falcon Heavy, the orbital refueling, send people to Mars.
The payload on this test launch is Musk's Midnight Cherry Tesla Roadster with a dummy named Starman. It's headed for an elliptical orbit around the sun that extends as far out as Mars, and it could remain in orbit for hundreds of millions of years. And the side boosters that got the Falcon Heavy into space, Musk got them back intact. They stuck their landings at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. Manuel Bojorquez, CBS News, Kennedy Space Center.
All right, we got to show you more live.
Boy. Well, I'm glad I'm not a space cunt.
Warning. This music video contains explicit language and scenes of a sexual nature. This music video contains the word cunt 64 times. Those offended by this word should click away now. You have been warned. If you continue to watch this video, despite this warning, and are offended in any way, then you are a cunt.
You believe in satellites. You're retarded, your head ain't right. NASA's a liar, full of shite, but you believe them day or night. From Michio Kaku to Neither Light, heliosexual science guys who have their balls buried in your eyes, so you're too blind to see the lies. Space cunt, you're a space cunt. You think that space is real, but you're fucking dumb. Space cunt, you're a space cunt, and NASA really turns you on. You know what they're doing to you? Now don't get me wrong, I know that vacuums are strong, but not as strong as you sucking NASA's dome. When you're on your knees, it's hard to see the light with NASA's tears in your eyes. You love black holes, not just the ones in space. You got Neil deGrasse's ass in your face. And if you believe that planets are rocks, you've been sucking too much Brian Cox. Space cunt, you're a space cunt. You think that space is real, but you're fucking dumb. Space cunt, you're a space cunt, and NASA really turns you on. Space cunt, you're a space cunt. Ain't no way to say it without being blunt. Space cunt, you're a space cunt, and NASA really turns you on. They will stick it to you more and more, you dirty space whore. They will turn you upside down and inside out. They will make you feel the real deal. They'll make you feel that space is real by banging you from behind.
With no lubrication. They're all cunts. Oh, geez, definitely one. Yep. And Cyber Waffle. Oh, yeah.
You're a space cunt. You think the space is real, but you're fucking dumb. Space cunt. You're a space cunt, and NASA really turns you on. Space cunt. You're a space cunt. Ain't no way to say it without being blunt. Space cunt. You're a space cunt, and NASA really turns you on. Space cunt. You're a space cunt. You think that space is real, but you're fucking dumb. Space cunt. You're a space cunt, and NASA really turns you on. Space cunt. You're a space cunt. Ain't no way to say it without being blunt. Space cunt. You're a space cunt, and NASA really turns you on. Space cunt. You're a space cunt. You think that space is real, but you're fucking dumb. Space cunt. You're a space cunt, and NASA really turns you on. Yeah, NASA really turns you on. Yeah, NASA really turns you on. You love to suck on NASA's dome.
horizons broader, going on this adventure, searching for the reasons why. All I see is this flat water, with a telescope I can see farther, so curvature does not apply. Now that I'm awake and I can't turn back, I know space is fake and the earth is flat. Look inside your soul and you'll also know that it's not just me.
think it's about that time that I catch you on the rebound. There you go, Captain. Right, so quickly play this one from me. Homeless, spread love and light, hashtag don't be a basic beast brainer. And of course, give gracious gratitude. But take no shit.
Crazy, they strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy, they strong people. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy, they're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
Track entitled Room Reader, again coming from yours truly. once again, thanks to you to everybody for tuning in. Much love to you and yours as always.
The worst thing to call somebody is crazy. People are not crazy, they're strong people. That's bullshit. People are not crazy, they're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick. That's bullshit. Maybe the environment is a little sick. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy, they're strong people. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy, they're strong people.